Good afternoon, my inspired friends. I just want to share a little bit about a very great man who I knew for a very short time. His name was Grandpa Jim. My son-in-law was his grandson, and my daughter married into this family. Grandpa Jim is very well known in Idaho. And the reason why is because he was the producer of Grand Champion Quarterhorse Racehorses. Grandpa Jim was a big man, big man. He had tall tales to tell about his life, about his family, and about his horses. I always got to, before he went on to Horseman's Heaven, I got to talk to him quite often about his horses, whom he loved more than anything. Even though I disagree with racing, whether it's thoroughbreds or quarter horses, I was intrigued to find out what Grandpa Jim's story was. Grandpa Jim had 2 quarter horse mares that he bred. And what he did is he systematically did research for who the sires would be for these babies that were produced by his mares. The one famous one is Zooming for Spuds. And if you don't know who Zooming for Spuds is, most people don't, because quarter horse racehorsing is so much smaller than thoroughbred racehorses. Go check it out on Google. He's a handsome boy, and he is now retired from racing. So that's the side story. But Grandpa Jim, who would sit down and tell these phenomenal tales, asked me one time when I was in Idaho to come and see one of his mares be artificially inseminated. And so I got to walk through that process. And I think I know which baby was produced out of this really weird union of this mare, and I don't know who the sire was. But that's beside the point. Why I'm sharing about this is because there are great men and great women whose stories are never told. They are great men and great women of the past who actually paved the way for horsemanship of today. Even though, like I said, I don't agree with racehorsing in general, Grandpa Jim did it the right way. He was a small racehorse family, very, very small, 2 mares. The rest of the herd were mules and Tennessee walkers. And Grandpa Jim took my son-in-law Brad, helped raise him with these animals. And Brad is highly skilled and highly knowledgeable about horses and mules, and is now teaching my grandsons about them. And I love that about them. But what is it about Grandpa Jim that I think that you should know about? He was written up quite a few years ago in an Idaho magazine about his success. This small producer of champion racehorses and how he did it. What does that mean to you and me? I don't know, but I do want to honor this man who was bigger than life. He is my grandson's great grandpa. He is my son in law's grandfather, and he means an awful lot to the Bellevue and Haley community. And so here's to you, Grandpa Jim. This is Grandpa Jim's hat, so I'm wearing it. I'm so blessed to have it. And just know that as we get older, we still can contribute to the horse community. And so just letting you know about Grandpa Jim Walker from Bellevue, Idaho, who was a champion quarter horse breeder. And go check out Zooming for Spuds, an apolitical Patty. So blessings to you, blessings on your day. I get to wear this cool hat and I get to chat with you. So have a good one. Blessings.